Hello, you amazing friends. Welcome to our networking Zoom, the second one for 2022. Can you please give the person next to you a round of applause? Give them a round of applause, and I just want to say a big welcome. Now, I just want to say it's so good having you all here, and we've got an amazing evening. First thing, I've got an apology for you. Originally, we had Bernie as our guest speaker tonight. Poor Bernie is actually a little bit sick at the moment. She's got a bit of a chest thing going on. Amazing lady. Please connect with Bernie Davies. And Bernie's going to come back as our speaker later on, but Sean Tucker saved the day. So can we give a big round of applause to Sean Tucker? Sean Tucker's our guest speaker tonight. Sean, just before we get into the meetup, do you want to say a quick hello, Sean? What are you up to?
Hello, everyone. Absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for hosting the event. As always, Mr. Edwards here. Nicholas will also be joining me as well. He's just running a little bit late, so he'll pop in probably like 25 minutes or so.
Too easy. And very quickly, can you let a little bit of the cat out of the bag? What are you going to be talking to us about?
So we're actually going to open it up a little bit to the audience in that we're basically international personal trainers, and we sort of work more like troubleshooters. So we're problem solvers. So we're actually going to open it up to anyone in the audience and see what we can do within the minute that we have for them to ask anything, and see what we can do to actually help them in that sense.
Oh my God, sounds good. Can we give a round of applause to Sean Tucker? Sean, we love your work and appreciate you. And just let you know the way the flow works. So what we're going to do is just to let you know, it is being recorded. So please keep it clean and positive. We've got heaps of people coming in. We'll be taking photos. The other thing is as well, is please use the group chat. Use the group chat to share your LinkedIn links, talk to each other. You can also privately message each other as well. And the big thing as well, we're an open and inclusive business network, meaning you can promote your own business network, other networks. So we're all here to help everyone. So don't expect any weird stuff from us. We absolutely love it. Big shout out to Lassie as well for all the hard work behind the scenes and making this happen. As I want to say, if you've just come in, you people are amazing on so many levels. So what I want to say is, just to kick off the event, I want to bounce over to one of our legendary leaders, the amazing Karen Clark, who helps us run the mob in Queensland. So we'll bounce over to Karen Clark just to slice the pie. Karen, how are you? How's life? How's your day been? So good having you with us.
Well, that's a surprise, Ed. I'm great, thank you. My day's been really good. You might have seen a little post on LinkedIn about where I went and had a little bit of a rest day after my big webinar last night. So yeah, I've been really great and reached out to quite a few people on LinkedIn as well, and doing everything you teach me, Ed.
Pleasure. Now, very quickly, you're a quantum coach. Tell us very quickly a little bit about that, what a quantum coach does.
Well, come on, Ed, you know I can't do that quickly.
Okay, well, Karen works in the quantum realm, giving a totally new angle to coaching, which is amazing, and I love it. And Karen, very quickly, can you give us a good networking tip to help everyone get the most out of the Zoom?
Well, you always ask me questions that I haven't prepared the answer for. Okay, a networking tip is to get the most out of Zoom is to come along to meetings, be present at the meetings, turn off all your other distractions, and connect with people and interact as much as you can.
Beautiful, we love it. Can we give Karen a round of applause? Karen, we absolutely love you.
Thank you. Good. On that note, I turn off my phone.
There you go, that's good. We love you. We love that you're present. And Karen, keep up the great work, is all we can say.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Honoured. Now, I notice we've got Eileen Avard with us. I don't know, Eileen's like, whoa, what the hell? Eileen, how you doing? How's life?
Oh, very, very good, Ed. Thank you so much. I'm actually very excited. I actually had my son here. I mean, he's coming along to join. Can you wave, Jordan?
Oh my God, can we wave to Jordan? I was just going to say, if you don't mind me saying,
hey, Mum.
Your son's a very handsome, strapping lad. You don't mind me saying that, Eileen Avard?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Take after his father.
But sorry, because his dad's you're very good looking, and his dad's very good looking, hence Jordan's very good looking. Is that right?
That's right. That's right. We're going to claim all that credit as well. Don't give it all just to the dad. Yes.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Now, very quickly, Eileen, tell us a little bit about what you do and give us a networking tip to get the most out of the Zoom.
Oh, my name is Eileen Abad. I'm a transition coach, and I help people who are in transitions, whether in professional or in small business owner, how to have your cake and eat it, how to create work-life balance. And one of the strategy is really about have succession planning. And I just want to bust the myth that succession planning is not limited to old people. Start planning early as how you want your end of your working life to look like, and then you will not be all in overwhelm or in stress. So I'm a transition coach helping you to have your cake and eat it.
God, beautiful. Love your work, Eileen. And in fashion, it should go from mother to son. Let's say a quick hello to Jordan Avad. How you doing, Jordan? Did you want to unmute and give us all a quick hello and tell us what you do?
Yeah, sure. Well, you're going to get to see me tap dance in front of a very quick audience as I try and think of what to say. Hi, everyone. My name is Jordan Avad. I'm a management consultant in my 9 to 5, and in my 5 to 9, I work with a private mentoring group where we help to develop financial independence as well as provide holistic mentoring to our group members.
Wow, and there you go. And Jordan, it's so good having you with us. Can we all give a round of applause to Jordan? Jordan, absolutely love your work. And also, too, we've got our friend Michael Gray with us. Michael Gray just mentioned he might have to get going soon to a meeting. So let's just get up Michael Gray first and show him lots of love. So, Michael, so good having you with us. How are you, my friend? Great seeing you.
I am really good, and yeah, welcome everyone, and great to see you again for the new year and that. So yeah, my name's Michael Gray. I'm from a company called MKG Events. We specialize in helping our clients win new clients through events. So we do in-person events, online events of all shapes and sizes, from 20 people to 20,000 people, helping out our clients with everything from the marketing to the production and everything else in between.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And I've got to say as well, Michael, we're pumped to see you not this Friday, but next Friday at our Sydney meetup.
Absolutely. I will definitely be there.
Pleasure. And just before you go, I know you're a busy man, Michael. Can you give us a quick networking tip to help us all network better?
I can actually. I've been to a lot of networking events. I've run a lot of networking events, and I think there's a couple of things. Don't oversell. That is very unappealing to a lot of people. And what's also, I guess, unappealing is, what's also a good idea is following up with the people who you meet with, connect with them for a coffee, learn about each other. Don't just talk about yourself in these meetings. Take the time to understand them, what makes, their life special and important, and all of that as well.
Oh my God, it's a pleasure. Michael, love your work. Can we give a round of applause to Michael? That's an absolute pleasure. And I know Piero's looking after kids. Piero, can we grab you now, or is now a bad time?
No, you can steal me now. I've got one in a wheelchair there, one in the cot, and the other one watching TV.
Oh, excellent. Hey, Piero, do you want to say a quick hello before they call an airstrike on you?
Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us again tonight. Obviously, it's start of the year. Well, last week we had one as well, but it's really good to see everyone turn up, and there's a lot of faces here. You know, when you show up, you're proving yourself to yourself. You're owning your presence, right? So one of the things that I want to share with you is you can go to my LinkedIn, you can go to the bios, you can see what I do, because it's actually, the list is miles long. But I want you to understand what I do understand, and what I can help you with is that everybody has their own addictions. It doesn't matter whether they're substance abuse or mental self-sabotage, which is actually an addiction, because you're addicted to your own sabotaging cycle. I understand that from a psychological point of view. So I'm a counseling psychology practitioner. And what I do is, one of my businesses is called Addicted to Growth. So I take you from not understanding your addiction to understanding it, to transforming it, to turning that into growth habits. So as I partner with CEOs and senior executives internationally, I'm an author, facilitator, a trainer, miles and 2 decades of experience in multiple different leadership roles. You can check the bio of that stuff. But what I truly want to thank is Edward for holding these things and Lassie. So let's put our hands together for those guys. And the other thing is, once again, I just want you guys to give yourselves a clap for your commitment to being here.
Beautiful. We love your work, Pierre. Can we give Pierre a round of applause, which is amazing. Now, very quickly, I've realized everyone's got their webcams on. So let's get our first group photo. So take a group photo, lean forward, look into the lens, do something cool, but hold the pose so I can grab a good shot. All right. So 3, 2, 1, big smile, friends. Hold the pose. Magnificent, friends. Absolutely magnificent. We'll come back for another one later. Now, one thing is I'm going to open it up to all you winners to speak shortly. Now, just quickly, if you don't want to talk, if you just want to sit there and listen, no sweat. If you want to talk, you'll have an opportunity. Just before I do that, I just want to show you a few quick things because I always forget to bring this up and I always sabotage myself and everyone. So just going to share screen for a moment and just share with you a quick update of what's going on. So firstly, thank you for coming tonight. First thing I want to mention to you, absolute winners, is in case you're interested, we've got our first influencer workshop for 2022 this Saturday. So if you're interested in our paid premium influencer workshop, be honoured to have you with us. We're on this Saturday, 10 a.m. Sydney time. Just click that link to read all the details. And if you love what you see, just book one in and we'll get you all sorted. Second thing I want to share with you winners as well is we've got a free live webinar Monday night. I've had a lot of you ask me saying, Ed, can you please do a live webinar on public speaking secrets? So I'm actually going to teach you, be it face-to-face or over Zoom, I'm going to teach you my public speaking secrets, which is this link here. Just click that link and book one in if you want to come. And just the third thing I'll just mention finally, before I open the floor to your winners, is this is an important one actually. If you can please book in for our next networking Zoom. So this is our next networking Zoom. We're back on next Thursday, 8 p.m. Sydney time. So if you can please take this link and book in right now, that'll be really good. Because the way it works at Meetup, the more bookings we have is the more things that take off. And just one other quick honourable mention too. I know this doesn't relate to everyone, but if you are in Sydney or have friends from Sydney, we've got our face-to-face meetup, not tomorrow, but next Friday in Sydney. It's really good. I can fit in my clothes again, which I'm really excited about. I was like a stuffed pillowcase at the end of lockdown, so now I'm looking good and handsome again. So this is it here. So if you want to come to our face-to-face Sydney meetup, details are right here. Anyway, enough about that. I want to open up to you now. If you want to sit there and chill, please do. Now, if you want to speak, a few things, please keep it really short and brief so we can get through everyone in time. And also too as well, please keep it clean and positive because it is being recorded. And yes, Olga, our international networking Zooms are weekly Thursday, 8 p.m. Sydney time, which is good. So if you want to speak, Cami already knows the deal. And so does Backshow. Just in the reactions bar, you should see a little hand up key. Okay. If you don't want to speak, that's awesome. If you want to speak, just hit the hand up key. And what is I love Zoom. What's wonderful about Zoom? It ranks the hands up in order. So first in, best serve. So if you don't want to talk, it's cool. If you want to talk, you've got your opportunity. Just keep it short to the point and really memorable, which is good. The other thing to mention as well, I'll call you over again to Sean Tucker as well. We love Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker, Sean was off his PC. Sean's our guest speaker for tonight. So once we get through everyone, we're going to bounce over to Sean Tucker and his business partner, Nicholas, who is an amazing guy. So without further ado, enough rabbiting on from Edward Z. Let's turn it over to you. Let's go to Kemi. And by the way, as everyone talks, please keep networking. Can we give Kemi a round of applause? Kemi, over to you. How are you, Kemi?
I'm good. Hi, everyone. Old and new. It's nice to connect with everyone. So for me, I'm based in London. I'm a holistic health coach. So I help with all sorts. So I'm not going to bore you with all that. All about health and wellness, beauty, fitness, performance. But I'm not going to chat about that. So yeah, we're in like 26 countries, UK, Australia, and some other countries. Yeah. So, yeah, that's me. And I love to bring a smile to people's faces as well. So I'm not just about health. Yeah.
No, I guess you're about empowerment. We love you, Cami.
Thanks, Edward.
A round of applause to Cami. Appreciate you. And we've got my friend Baksha on the line. How are you today, Baksha? What is going on in your world?
I'm doing fine. I did my Ayurvedic fasting today again, so it was good. And I've got my Ayurvedic tea as well. So I'm having a cup of Ayurvedic tea, so it's feeling great. But apart from that, I am interested in software development, business analysis, project management, artificial intelligence, machine learning, law. Yeah, I mostly work in the finance and healthcare sectors, but I'm open to others as well. A bit about myself, I used to be an introvert, but thanks to Edward Zia and the people here, I am speaking up a bit more and trying to be an extrovert. And I used to be very shy as well, but I think I've gotten over it.
Oh, dude, you're the life of the party now, Baksha. So next time you're gonna have to bring a 6-pack and some potato chips, I think.
Oh no, they don't go well together, do they?
Oh, beautiful. We love you. Can we get Baksha round for us, Baksha?
Yes.
We really appreciate
Awesome
you.
to see you all.
Pleasure. And we got Jashil. Jashil, welcome. How you doing? Please unmute Jashil. The floor is yours. And how are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. Can I just say this is the first time here, but I really love the energy in this room. It's incredible. It's very positive, really exciting. Yes, I'm Jashil. I'm working in operations at the moment, and I'm part of a leadership program outside of that. Really excited about personal development and just here to network, meet new people, and absolutely love chatting with like-minded people. And it's been lovely meeting you all. And yeah, I just love the energy in here. As soon as I came into this room, it was like, wow, this is a great place to be. That's me.
Glad you like it. And a round of applause to Jashil. And just before we bounce over Ludwig, please share your LinkedIn links. So if you haven't already, please add me and Lassie in, but share your LinkedIn links in the chat and connect with each other. Because as Karen and Eileen mentioned, and Piero as well, it's all about, yes, you're at the Zoom having a good time. I'm glad you like it, but it's about what you do afterwards, which is really important. And which is all really, really good. Ludwig, so good having you with us, Ludwig. And look at you. You're always, A, you're very handsome, and B, you're always wearing cool outfits. I got to say, you have style, Ludwig.
Oh, thank you. You honor me, Ed. But thank you so much, everyone, for having me. I already posted my information on the chat, so I'm not going to talk about what I do. Instead, I'm just going to share a really quick story. Early this morning, I got an invite from someone that I met on one of these networking events, and I wasn't really keen on going because I didn't have an agenda. She also didn't say an agenda, but I said, oh, whatever, let's just go into it. And I had one of the most meaningful conversations I've ever had. And frankly, by the end of the meeting, I got invited to a book club. I got sent free courses, and I thought to myself, wow, it's a good thing I took it. So maybe something to share with everyone. When an opportunity presents itself, always ask yourself or tell yourself, you're not going to be guaranteed results, right? Well, where you're going to be guaranteed of is the consequences of your inaction. If you don't go there, who knows? Maybe that one person is going to be the one person that can help you share or change your life course, right? So that's just something I wanted to share, Ed. Thank you for having me.
Oh, Ludwig, appreciate it. And also too, Ludwig, please share your link so people can book in with you too and all that, which is good. So big round of applause to Ludwig. A pleasure. And we've got Rahul with us. How are you today, Rahul? The floor is yours, my friend.
Nice to meet you, everyone. And this is my second event, my second meeting for the SIAM events. And I'm really falling in love with this networking event, and specifically to Edward. You did a good job. And today I just finished the 40 miles of cycling in the morning, which I was targeting 300 miles in a week. And I'm a good fan of cycling too.
Wait, stop there. Stop for a second. You cycled 40 miles today.
Yeah, 40 miles. So it took like around 2.5 hours.
God damn it. So you're
actually,
like,
you're
like Lance Armstrong without the drugs. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, and I'm the founder of this technology company. I'm running the company from India, and business is the secondary things, but meeting the people, getting their advice, getting their and the thoughts, suggestions would be important than getting the leads and business from other. I think that is a good things which I feel to be part of the networking group.
Oh, Rahul, it's a pleasure. Love your work. Round of applause to you, Rahul, and congratulations on your fitness. I have no trouble walking to the mailbox, let alone jumping on a bicycle. So there you go.
That's good.
Pleasure. And we've got the amazing Amanda McNeil on it. And I love the map of New Zealand over your left shoulder, right? Great seeing you, Amanda.
Thank you. Yes, it's actually my husband. He's the Kiwi. I'm the Aussie in the relationship. Yes. I just want to say hello, everybody. This is my first time as well attending one of these networking events. So very excited to be here. So I'm just in the start of my journey about being a coach. So I'm an empowerment and wellness coach, and I am here to help individuals deal with major life changes and help them going from being disempowered from their experience to feeling empowered and want to live their best life, and helping them get that outcome for themselves. And I'm also going to be attending next Friday's networking session as well, Ed. So I look forward to hopefully seeing a lot of you guys there and actually meeting you face to face. So I'm very excited about that.
Oh my God, it's an absolute pleasure, and so pumped to see you in beautiful Sydney, Barangaroo. Looking forward to it. It's beautiful. Now I'm really excited actually about our next meetup. So I'm very pumped, which looking forward to it. And we've got the amazing Eleanor T with us. Eleanor, it's an absolute pleasure. Feel free to unmute and say hello, Eleanor. What's going on in your world? Hit that unmute key, Eleanor. We want to hear your voice. We're having Eleanor might be having tech trouble. Oh, there you go. You can hear us, Eleanor.
Here it is. Sorry for a while. Nice to meet you. Oh, today I got some cold in the beginning of the week, and my voice is a bit husky, so I'll keep it short. So nice to meet you all. Today I work in education, but try to combine it with some small businesses, because many of the teachers start working for themselves. I can recommend some software connected with business and education too. If you like, you can check my LinkedIn profile. There are many reviews there. And again, it is a pleasure to be here with all of you, and I also like the energy and the mood of this meeting. So have a nice day to all of you.
Eleanor, pleasure having you. Let's round of applause to you, Eleanor, and a big welcome. There you go. And just a quick intermission as well before we bounce over to Alessia. We're going to take another photo shortly. So can we all wave to Sean Tucker again? Sean Tucker is our guest speaker tonight. So we love Sean Tucker. He's a great man. I was going to say as well as a recap, if you just come in, if you just want to sit there and listen, that's cool. If you do want to speak, just hit the hands up key. And the beautiful thing about Zoom is that it ranks everyone in order. So if you want to just sit there, that's awesome. If you want to speak, hit the hands up key and it ranks everyone beautifully in order. But before we bounce over to Alessio, I think it's time for another photo. So I'm going to go to my second screen on my PC, and I am going to get the second screen photo. Okay, so stand by. I'm just going to let my PC screen clear. So what I want you to do is I want you to get ready for the photo. So smile, lean forward, do a cool pose, and 3, 2, 1, smile and hold the pose. Love it, you winners. That is post 2. So got you absolute winners. It's cool. And let's bounce over to Alessio. How you doing, Alessio? What's going on?
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Albert, for this such amazing meeting you run every week. I'm so glad to be with you all. Nice to meet you, everybody who is new here. So thank you very much for this. And let me introduce myself. I'm Alessio, and I'm a part of a huge community with more than 1,500 young people in Italy. That's why, because I'm from Italy, and more than 5,000 all over the world. Our company offers a wide range of services for who wants to start a fully digitized training course on the financial field. We employ teachers with so many years of experience, albeit they are so young people. So feel free to connect with me. I will put my details in the chat box, and you also can grab a spot with me on Zoom when I will put my calendar inside also. And thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Oh my God, we love you, Alessio. Big round of applause to Alessio, and we appreciate you, my friend. And speaking of appreciation, we've got Camilla on the line with us. Camilla, it's always such an honourable pleasure. How have you been, Camilla? Feel free to unmute and say hello.
Hi, Ed. I'm really well, thank you. Thank you for having me here. I'm really, really happy to to be seeing all of you. I think it's been a little while since I joined. Probably could count in months. So really, really a pleasure for me. So I just wanted to introduce myself really. I haven't done that before. So the first time I joined, I shied away and I hid in a corner. So this time I thought I'll say hi. I am a career confidence and success coach. I have recently gone full time in my coaching business, which is super exciting as of last week, in fact. So that's all very fresh and very, very, very exciting. I've left my HR career after 10 years and I'm now looking to fully launch, and I'm starting that with an event I'm running in a couple of weeks, which I wanted to share with you. It's what I do, I guess maybe I'll start there, is help women build confidence in their career. So really embrace their strengths and as well as their imperfections, and really show up authentically in a workplace. So through harnessing authenticity, improve their relationships, improve their results in their work as well, and thrive through that. So many other things, emotional intelligence and so on, but that's something I'm really, really passionate about. And the event I'm running is a 5-day challenge, and it's all about that. It's all about bringing in the courage to be yourself and really embracing your strengths. So that's me.
Pleasure. Well, feel free to share a booking link so people can book it on in, Camilla.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Oh, beautiful. Round of applause to Camilla. And just on top of that, yeah, if you've got events you want to share or your LinkedIn, share the link in the comments so people can book in. And remember, keep networking. And as Pierre will tell you, networking is not the meeting, it's what you do after the event that makes you a master networker. So keep that in mind. And we've got Thomas Dean with us. Thomas Dean, you're it looks like you're on the street corner. I love it. How you doing, Thomas? Unmute and say hello. Tell us what you're up to.
Mate, I'm dreaming of being a real estate agent. I don't know if it's going to come true yet, but I'm working towards it. So, hello everyone. I haven't been on for a while. It's been crazy times with Dino Visual Designs. We've been just adding more services. I don't know why, but adding new business. So we've just started a new business today. We're actually doing cleaning, bomb cleans and everything. So that's up and running. And we're actually giving out holidays at the moment. From everyone that comes in on as a new client with me gets into a draw to win a trip away for 4 nights and 3 days to all places around Australia, as well as New Zealand, as well as Bali and somewhere else. So if anyone that needs some service, and also with our services, we actually got 12 months interest free. So if anyone's out there and just loving it, mate, just learning from you. And I love these sessions. You inspire me every time I come on here.
We're going to say I'm honoured. Can we give a round of applause to Thomas Dean? Thomas Dean, it's a pleasure, my friend. There we go. We've got the amazing Olga with us. Olga, welcome. Please feel free to unmute, say hello, and so honoured to have you with us.
Oh, thank you so much. I would really appreciate it. It's my first time here, and I must say, I love you guys. I love the energy. I love the accents. I love the diversity here. It's a really, really cool group. So I'm already booked in my diary to come here weekly, as much as I can. I can't promise, but as much as I can, So really good to be here. What I do is, well, first of all, I love communicating. Probably you notice I love being amongst people. And as a result of that, I love helping people to understand themselves, because I'm a mindset coach. I also speak on mindset, and I write books on mindset and thinking and mindset, rewiring and stuff like that, because I do believe that we are what we think we are, right? And whenever we are holding on to identity, we do everything from that point. So it's important to level up, and it's important to grow, and I am very passionate about that. But anyways, not going to take too long. We'll pass on to somebody else. But thank you so much for having me here. I love being here. So we'll see you more.
Olga, you come back anytime you want. Could we give a round of applause to Olga? Olga, we absolutely appreciate you. We're going to bounce over to Mark, Engstar, and Pierre, and then take another photo. So make sure you turn on your webcams and get ready. We've got the amazing Mark Engstar with us. Mark, my friend, you're all slimming down like I did. Congratulations. Every time I see you, there's 5% less Mark to look at.
It's the haircut today.
Ah, there you go.
Greetings all. I'm from Hamilton, New Zealand, and I'm a wealth making consultant and founder of the Strangers Group. And we're an impact investing company. And launching our e-commerce online site, Strangers Market, very shortly. Finally got my bank account details today, so they're all being loaded at the moment, and last little bits added to the website, and everything will be live. It's an exciting site. It's got a lot of extra stuff that I've designed and had added to it, and there's lots of opportunities for people to use the site and everything, and make money from it. So yes, I can tell you more shortly when we go live in that. And everyone's welcome to join the Strangers group, our Strangers community on Facebook or LinkedIn and all that, and where you can catch up with all the information coming out and opportunities and everything. And if you have products that you're looking to sell, well, we've got a website that you can just sell them on and everything. Just catch up with me. So yeah, thanks all.
Beautiful. Mark, we appreciate you. Round of applause to you, Mark, and congrats on your winning. Okay. We've got the amazing Piero. Piero, I'm so impressed your kids haven't destroyed your PC again tonight.
How can I follow up with that? If you're not going to connect with Mark, there's something wrong with you. Literally, there's how many people are here tonight? 36 people. Honestly, he just gave you a plug to sell your product on his website. Did everyone else hear that or just me? Raise your hands. Did everyone else hear that? So, as Edward said a moment ago, the networking doesn't happen here. It depends on what you do with it. And those of you that have already mentioned that you're mindset coaches and you're starting off in your coaching, or you've been a coach before, and some of you that I already know, some of the, I can't remember her name, but she's a quantum coach. She knows exactly what I'm about to say. You can think about it as much as you like. But if you don't take action and you don't reach out to the people after this, results don't count. And sorry, reasons don't count, results don't lie. So Mark, I'm going to hit you up straight away because I've got more than 10 products and I want to spread the word and I want to give you commission to do so.
Oh my God, there we go. First win.
So if you didn't hear Mark and you haven't reached out to Mark before I do, something's wrong with you. Literally, we are here to network. And the best thing about it is it's not even the people in this group where you'll make your money, right? Because business is about money. But the people in this group are not the people you'll probably make the money from, but someone knows someone. I just want to rethread that, Ed. Results don't lie. And your level of results equal the level of your commitment.
Yeah. There we go. Well said. Can we give Piero a round of applause, Piero? Well said, my friend. Well said. We've got the amazing Edith with us. Edith, a big welcome to you. Please unmute and say hello. How have you been, Edith?
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm new to business. So I've started my business a year ago, but I didn't really start producing any results until a couple of months ago, after I've completed a leadership coaching, a leadership course, and now I'm a leadership course as well. But apart from my leadership skills, I am a branding and design consultant with nearly 20 years experience, and I started brand and design consultancy. And my vision is to support women, to help them with authority, help them with empower them, and help them with visibility. So my long-time vision, I'm following my own vision to create a publishing company. So I started with a publishing digital magazine, so women can advertise their businesses in the magazine and spread the awareness of their business and be visible all over the world. So it's called Courage Magazine Global, because that's what it took for me to start business. It took lots of courage to get myself out there and even start speaking. It was just, like going through the wall every single time. but I'm here and I'm happy to connect with you. And if you do know women who would like to advertise globally, please do welcome to contact me, and I will post my my contact details in the chat in a bit.
Edith, a big welcome. Round of applause to you, Edith, and Max Love. Congratulations to you. We've got a lot of new business founders here. Can we give it up again for the new business founders? I think and I'm a guy who has actually fought in real gun battles. Starting a business is more scary than facing off a bunch of drug dealers with a handgun. Trust me, it's nothing more scary than starting a business. So power to you, absolute winners. So great job.
Thank you so much. I'm a mother of 3 children, and I say, like, starting business it's not as easy as having children. Some people might disagree, but it's to me it's harder. It's harder because the nurturing part in me is automatic. I've got to bring up the other areas of my personality in order to get going.
Well, Edith, you're in the right place. Round of applause to you, Edith, and Max love to you. Appreciate you. Mancy Bala, so good having you with us. Mancy, please say hello. How's life?
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Ed, for creating this platform. I had no idea this existed before I jumped onto Meetup. So yeah, really excited about being here. A little bit about myself. I'm a human-centered designer. As the names, those 3 words suggest, basically what we do is I'm a business consultant. I help different organizations understand their users better. I give a very interesting analogy over there. Like the way we are trained to look at problems is we look at it from a microscope, close enough to understand what the problem is, what the challenges are. What human-centered design does is look at a problem from a telescope. We look at the whole picture, the big picture, and help suggest what are the areas of improvement to be made, how to build a business for tomorrow and not just today. So that's the kind of stuff that I do. I've also got a lot of experience in the research and design and branding space. I've done brand identity design for like 3 brands so far. I've just been in Australia for about 4 years now. I was running this business back in India, and I'm hoping to get back into the whole stream of doing my own business here again sometime. At this current moment, I do consult with a few charities, helping them do their brand identity, etc. So yeah, that's a space I really enjoy. What I'm passionate about is helping, just seeing people grow and achieve their dreams. And that's, if I can be a catalyst in that, I call myself that.
Wow, Mancy, you're in the right place, and great having us. Round of applause to Mancy. Appreciate it.
you.
Appreciate you. We've got the amazing Lewis Deschamps with us. Lewis, the floor is yours. How are you, my friend?
Thank you very much, Edward. Many thanks for everyone, and Happy New Year to all. I can see that we have such a great energy of all leaders in this different types of businesses. I myself, I'm Louis Deschamps from Melbourne. I have a LEJ leadership coaching business, and with my long years of business experience in the financial world, I have passion to help others to develop themselves in order to overcome their obstacles, their challenges in business, and to reach their goals easily and happily. I have a very special offer to all of you. I'm giving you a link here to my website where I offer you a gift of leadership quotient that you can do it on your own, and then I get the results, and then we can have a free session that I would offer you in order to explore and discover your quotient in leadership. Many thanks, Edward, for the opportunity.
Oh, very generous, Lewis. Lewis, round of applause to you and a big welcome. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
And we've got my friend Aya with us. I'm a huge Aya buff, and it's so good having you with us. Aya, how are you and how's life?
Hello, thank you, Ed. My name is Aya. I'm from Japan. I am living in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City now. A little bit about me. I am working at Japanese IT company here with our 150 Vietnamese developers here. I am not going to talk a little more than that's my job. It's just IT, Aya, Japanese, living in Vietnam, that's all. More like I want to connect with LinkedIn. I'm so open to connect with everyone. I really appreciate this group. I so love it. It's so friendly and welcomed all the time. And then I'm not really good at talking in front of everyone, but whenever I come here, I feel like I'm practicing to introduce little by little. And then I get new idea how the others are introducing themselves. And then it's all about learning and then the new connections. I'm happy with that. Thank you for having me tonight too.
Oh my God, it's a pleasure. Aya, round of applause to you, Aya. It's a pleasure. And we've got the amazing Richard Thomas with us. Richard Thomas is a master networker, great guy. And Richard Thomas has been one of our previous speakers. Richard, happy 2022. So good to see you. How was life?
Thank you, Edward. Yes, happy 2022 to you and to everyone here as well. It's been a few weeks since I've been in, so because with all the Christmas and being away and just actually being offline for a while, which has been fantastic. So been enjoying that absolutely. So, but now I'm back here and back into it. So good to see you all and good to get the year going and wishing everyone the best for the year. So for those who don't know, I am a specialist in chatbots for businesses to help them generate leads and sales. And I actually have for anyone that's running an e-commerce store for their business, I am running an e-commerce Instagram roundtable in early February. So I can drop the link in the chat if you'd like, and anyone that might be interested in joining that, just to share things and what's working, what's not working, get ideas and just get to know other people in the space. That's what it's all about. So yeah, thank you for having me, Ed. It's been great to join in again and look forward to catching up with more people.
Richard, it's a pleasure. Round of applause to Richard, and please connect with Richard, man of integrity. We love you, Richard, and great seeing you. Pleasure. And we're going to bounce over to Piero, Annie, and then take another photo. Piero, what have you got for us?
I'm clearly just here to plug the person before me. If you have if you've got an e-commerce store, you need to get hold of Richard. One of the best things that I did was start using chatbots about 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Wow. If you don't have a chatbot for your e-commerce store, you're literally insane. Sorry, that's not personal, by the way. So reach out to Richard, right? Because he will help you, right? It is so important to have this automated stuff because I know what it's like to get over 50 messages a morning of people wanting products. You've got to automate. You've got to do it. So reach out to Richard. Okay, I've got one ask for the group. Can I see everybody's hands up who lives in Sydney? I need an office workspace from 9 to 11 Sunday morning. I will pay you. Can someone reach out to me? I've tried Victoria offices. I've tried Watsco. I've tried Workspace. They don't even open on a weekend unless you got an account with them. I don't have an account with them because I live in Goulburn. All I need is 2 hours on Sunday morning. If you live in Sydney, I need a workspace. Reach out to me, please. I'll pay.
I have a solution for you. Everyone, please help Piero. I got a possible solution for you that I used to use all the time. I'll come back to you on that one, Piero.
Thank you, brother.
Pleasure. But if anyone's got a better solution, please speak to Piero. That'll be good. I don't know. Love your work, Piero. Right, Piero. Oh my God. It was interesting. We've got Annie Burke on the line with us, and one of my friends actually said, "Yeah, Ed, who was that dog whisperer again? I need to speak to her." So there you go. So Annie, you're now being nicknamed the dog whisperer. So I just want to let you know that.
Well, that's a bit of discrimination because I actually talk to all animals, not just dogs. I must say it's lovely to see so many new faces here today. I've met Andreas online with his lovely photography, so it's nice to see him in person. I've got to catch up with Ludwig tomorrow, who's helping me with my first online course. I've been working with Tim Beanland on my podcasts, and I'm doing Karen Clark's quantum field sessions as well. So it's just an amazing network to meet all these people that you otherwise wouldn't meet and have all these opportunities. And then I had a Zoom meeting with another new connection today. He talks to dogs and works with them and men with PTSD. So I'm going to interview him for my podcast show, and he's doing some international summits, which I'll be able to speak at. So the world just opens up through these networks. It's amazing. But for those of you who haven't met me, I'm an animal communicator and an animal medium. So I have conversations with animals who are living and in spirit and help support their parents. I actually had 2 lovely conversations with a cat and a dog today. So I'm going to write up the cat story after this is over and share it. The mum's happy for me to share the story, but it's just amazing what they say and how the parents interpret what they say as well. Thank you.
Incredible, Annie. You're taking the world by storm, and Annie, you're becoming very popular. We love your work.
Thank you.
I go, round of applause to you, Annie, and absolutely appreciate it. I was just going to say as well, let's take another quick photo. So what I want you to do is lean forward, look into the camera, and give me a big smile and hold the pose. 3, 2, 1, big smile, friends. Hold the pose. That was absolutely magnificent. We are all absolutely amazing. Now, just a quick one. We're not far off bouncing over to our guest speakers. We've got Nicholas in. Can we wave to Nicholas? I can see Nicholas in. And we got Sean Tucker. So we've got our guest speakers in. And what we're going to bounce over to them, we're going to bounce over to them shortly. But before I hand over to them to take us to the end of the event, I just want to open up to you again. Now, if you have not spoken and you want to speak, now's your chance. Even if you're feeling a bit nervous, even if you're terrified, even if you're covered in sweat, even if you're having an anxiety attack, it's fine. We don't bite. We're great people. We're wonderful people. You're a winner. You're great. So I was just going to say, by the way, right? Yes, I'm imitating a certain orange man who's getting back an office in. So yeah, if you want to speak and you haven't spoken, just hit the hands up key. Now's your chance. Look deep within your heart, because now's the time to speak. It's like a sermon, isn't it? It's like I'm trying to convert you all to Christianity. It's good. Anyone want to speak? Going once? Going twice? Sold. Oh my God, this brings us to the epilogue of our event, the guest speaking slot. So just to let you know, the way the guest speaking slot works is, please keep your microphones on mute. We're going to give control to wonderful Sean and Nicholas, who are our guest speakers tonight. And what you want to do is keep the chat going, keep networking, keep talking, and we're going to give them about 10 minutes, and that'll conclude the event. So yeah, please enjoy. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to enable screen sharing. So in case you want to share your screen, you can. And Sean Tucker, I'm going to spotlight you. Oh, your audio's off, Sean. It's sounding a bit squeaky. You are. You're being happy.
We will fix that.
Oh, good. We got you. Now
Is that better?
You went from sounding like Mickey Mouse to now sounding like Liam Neeson. You sound good now.
I believe that happened the last time we were doing your event, Ed. If I'm not wrong, and it was chipmunk the last time. So I'm happy that I sound a little bit different this time.
But serious welcome. So honored to have you with us, Sean. Now I was going to say you can share screen if you want to. We've got wonderful your wonderful colleague with us, Sean. I want to hand it over to you. Take us away, my friend.
All right, thank you very much. So thank you very much, Ed, for having us. And it's Nick's first time here as well. So Nicholas is also known as Nick. I call him Nick. I actually caught up with him today and we had a really, really big workout. Basically, we carried each other up the hill and it was pretty intense. So the hill just out the front of our house, or my house, I should say, because I'm based in Melbourne in Glen Waverley, the hill's pretty steep. And carrying a 95 kilo human up the hill is not easy. And Nick, I think, did a little bit better than I did. I'm not really sure. We're both very competitive people. Fundamentally, we're both personal trainers. We've been in this, I guess, health and wellness, health and whatever you call it, for the past 5-6 years or so. And how I got myself here is I didn't find myself here by like on purpose. It was kind of by accident. So I had a little bit of a health scare. I was quite unhealthy, very overweight, very lacking a lot of confidence in myself. When you said anxiety attack before, yeah, I definitely felt that just before I started speaking. So thank you very much for that. It actually made me feel a lot better. yeah, what I kind of wanted to say is the last probably 15 months or so, we've just really skyrocketed everything. We've been not condensing, combining a lot of modalities to basically bring our clients better results. So fundamentally, we were face-to-face client, working face-to-face with clients, but the last probably 6 to 8 months, we've sort of taken a different direction and using a lot of or trying to come up with more of a hybrid model to our business, because unfortunately you can't really scale and you can't really help that many people when you're only selling your own time. So that's what we've found, learning from our mentor as well. So our mentor basically has taught us how to be a kinesiologist. So if any of you guys know what a kinesiologist is, basically it works within the 4 different realms of what human beings are. So you've got your physical self, your biochemical body, your emotional body, and there's like an energy body or electromagnetic body. And so what we do basically is we're kind of like a computer hacker. We like to get into your system, find out what these unconscious stresses are, and get rid of them. It's like peeling an onion without having you cry. That's basically the summary of what we do. And we use that as a modality to basically bring our clients greater results. So you can probably see in the background here, this is my little home clinic based in Glen Waverley. Nick's based in Bundoora, which is north of Melbourne. And if Nick would like to unmute as well, yeah, I'd like to hand it over to Nick and just give him a little snippet and yeah, introduce himself.
There we go. Cool. Well, hey everyone, this is my first time, so it's pretty cool. I've met Ed a few times and a couple other people in here, but it's actually fantastic to be on a call like this. So thank you for having me on. It's a little bit surprising how me and Sean met. We actually met at a business course, ironically. So it's kind of funny now that we're really, really good mates and we're doing the same thing. But you know, I'm still a kinesiologist, like Sean is as well. I guess my story is pretty cool. At 17 years old, I was a pretty high level athlete, and I went over to England, spent there for a couple of years, fell into strength conditioning, did some work with some VFL clubs. I actually got employed for Richmond Football Club. That was really cool a couple of years ago. Yeah, now I've been studying under Carl for the last couple of years, and we go through chronic illness and disease. And, you know, I've kind of worked with everyone from scoliosis to cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, pretty much everything in the human body. And, you know, we're just trying to take this really, really cool modality called sports kinesiology, developed by Carl Montgomery, to the world now, which is really cool and fun and fantastic. So, yeah.
So what we actually thought we would do today is a little bit of troubleshooting. So I know we don't have a lot of time. So basically, I think what we were discussing earlier, Nick, was we give probably 3 people a 1-minute section where basically they have some sort of health problem or just something quite basic. So if anyone wants to raise their hand up and unmute themselves and just, yeah, see if we can help in any way or form. So it looks like Baksha, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi Sean, hi Nicholas. The thing is, I've had some frequent pains in my back, neck and lower back as well. So I'm not sure as to where it's coming from. Sometimes I find that my right side is a bit weak, or it's in a sort of not very strong, but in a debilitated condition. And sometimes I get pain on my right side. It starts all the way from the top, goes down to my legs, into my toes. So yeah, I just wondered if there was something. So probably when I come back to Australia, I'll come and see you, or you can offer something.
Where do you live?
What do you think about it?
Where do you live, Baksha?
I used to live in Melbourne and Brisbane. I'm going to come to Sydney. I'm planning to come to Sydney soon, but right now I'm in Bangalore, India, and I live in Mumbai.
Just because we're trying to be quick, my first point of call would I'd like to check you orthopedically. So I suggest you go see a chiro or someone similar like that. So my first point would be to try and clear your neck up a little bit. If you have radiating pains running down things, it's quite likely that your C1, C2 vertebrae is getting jammed up in one of the many, many nerves that run through your body. Now, it's a very, very simple fix, and it should be by anyone that you see. Anything more complex than that, it starts to get quite fun. So I would get your neck checked by chiro or an osteo or something like that. And definitely get your pelvis checked if you can get that done as well.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
But
sometimes I feel like scratching my back. I feel like scratching a bit, but when I scratch, see, sometimes a mosquito bites you or an ant bites you, you feel like scratching, that itchy sense of kind of feeling. But when I scratch, it pains a lot. It pains too much sometimes. So yeah.
Why don't we grab your details, because it sounds like you've got a bit going on, and we'll just help you out, mate. Like, no worries. No money.
Cheers,
we'll just help you out for
thanks,
free
man.
as much as we can. Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
That's the other thing I wanted to say. So me and Nick are both based in Melbourne. So the way that the kinesiology kind of works is you kind of need to do it face-to-face. There are other methods you can kind of use, but we're actually offering a free 90-minute session, because the whole idea is we want to bring something to the world that follows more of the old traditional Chinese medicine model, which is you don't pay until you start getting better.
Oh, okay. That's
so the first session we basically try and do as much work as we can and basically unlock some things. And then if you get better, well, of course you want to get probably more better. So that's like looking at then going do more sessions, of course.
Cool. That's great to hear. It helps my cause as well. My financial situation is a bit bad now, but I think it will be okay. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What Nick said. So I'd say osteo, like a chiro or something like that, would probably be your best bet there, because Nick is a great clinician. He's very good understanding anatomy and physiology. So if he had you present, he'd definitely be able to figure it out. But unfortunately, you know, some of these things can't connect as well. So yeah, well, thank you, Baksha. I really appreciate that.
Pelvic mechanics over.
No problem. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, I'll definitely see you guys when I'm in Melbourne.
Awesome. Well, let's hand it over to the next person. We've got Richard Thomas. So Richard, you want to unmute yourself?
Hey there, Sean. Yes. Yep. Yes, I'm not too far from you guys. I'm in Heathmont.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's really not far at all.
Not far at all, no. Look, yeah, I just put my hand up because since I came back from the country on Tuesday night, and since then I've been back at work, working from home and sitting down a lot, and yeah, I've got swollen feet and ankles.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, so I suspect it's probably something to do with circulation, but I'm just trying to figure out sort of what at the moment. So
I would go towards inflammatory foods first. That would be my first point of call. So do you eat a lot of grains, or do you have coffee? Do you drink? Pretty cool.
I drink sort of one coffee a day. It's but that sort of hasn't changed in weeks in terms of my intake. So
what about red meat? Do you eat a lot of red meat?
No.
Okay, that's good. Awesome. So you're probably right then.
You're probably right. Yeah. No, we're actually pretty good on the diet front. So
yeah, you're probably pretty good. Check out a Myo. That would be my suggestion. Myos are really, really good. They're generally a lot cheaper than seeing a physio, and they do a lot more different modalities.
Okay.
Yeah, myotherapist.
Yep. Yeah, I do know one actually. So yeah, just around the corner.
How active are you, out of curiosity?
Well, look, that's the thing. I haven't been very active for, I've been quite active over while I've been away on holidays, and haven't been very active at all since I got back. So I think that's,
So one thing to keep in mind is the way the body clears out junk is like little compartments, and we kind of squeeze it up our arm like this. So every time you move, you contract the muscle here, and then the junk goes up a little bit further and gets stuck here. So if you can just sit there and try and move things, but move from like your ankle up, and try and do something like that, it might help. Yeah, just basic movement like a walk or something. Or I would even suggest me and Sean hook you up with our primal, what are we calling it, Sean? The primal stuff? Just a very the primal reset. We'll hook you up with that. It's super basic movement. It should be done in 5 minutes, but it's just what you should be able to do. Like if a 6-month-old can do this sort of stuff, I think everyone should be able to do.
Yeah. Look, I do push-ups every morning and that kind of stuff, and ride my bike 2 or 3 times a week. So I definitely get movement in there. But
we're not trying to take away from that. We're trying to add to it as well.
Yeah, no, cool. Sounds good. Yeah.
Easy.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Richard. and obviously reach out if if Amira is probably not probably your next best bet, but if there's if that can't help, then definitely I'm going to put the links in for the 90-minute sessions. Come and see one of us, which we'd be more than happy to help. And I'm going to hand it over to the last person. We've got Mancy. So if Mancy could unmute herself and yeah, what's your big question,
we got Mancy and Siddhartha. So if you can fit in Mancy and Siddhartha, that'll be good.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I really loved what you guys are doing. It sounds wonderful. The whole holistic approach really sounds interesting. And I really like the idea of a holistic approach, because just one sort of hitting one prong sometimes doesn't really work. So for me, one thing that I've realized is whenever I'm going through stress, despite not changing my eating patterns, my working out, my sleep does get disturbed a little bit. I put on weight, and that is one thing that I've not been able to tackle with, and it's something that I don't understand. When input is not really changing, why does my body start retaining sort of water, or sometimes just like bloating and stuff? So I wanted to understand, is there something that you guys work with?
Yeah, this is actually a great lead in. I'm just going to share my screen for just a second. So we've got our first live Zoom webinar. It's on the 19th of January. Basically, there's 6 body types, Mancy. There's 6 body types, which the human body kind of falls into one of the 6 categories, right? So what we're actually covering in this Zoom is, what are the health types? Like, how can you use some of this information to like start optimizing yourself? Because the reality is, some people respond to stress by actually gaining weight, if that sort of makes sense. So that's, I guess, a predisposition to that sort of body type. So it's more like endomorphic body types, which are generally built a little bit more dirty.
I've heard of this, yeah.
So the thing is, you got to look for, because endomorphs have long guts, right? So they have the longest guts out of all of them. And we'll get into this a lot more deep in a couple, like next week, actually. So next Wednesday, because they have such a long gut, anything that's basically sticking around that causes inflammation will be, the response for the body will be to basically conserve energy and pretty much hold all of that inflammation in.
Okay.
So it's certainly not necessarily like a quick fix, because the thing is, you'll probably find that when you lose weight, it's probably a little bit slow and steady. It doesn't just happen like that. Is that right?
I'm not sure of that. So when I tried something drastic like keto and whatever, I dropped like 14 kgs in 3 months.
Yeah. Okay.
So it works pretty well, but I realize that it's just to do with limiting certain foods like grains and stuff is what worked for me. But it's not a lifestyle that can be sustained for like a long time. So I want to make a long-term change, more a lifestyle change. But I'm struggling with the information on where to begin and what to sort of do.
If I can jump in, Nancy, it sounds like there's something going on in the background. That's all. Like, you've got to stress out the background here. Sorry, it's me, it's Nick. I don't know if it's
Not really. Sorry.
Not literally, like in your system, you would have a stress like in the background that's just impeding everything you're doing. That's what we do with kinesiology. So ideally, we'd like to take that off. Like, if you're keen, we could run through this a lot more in like a 90-minute session and work through that. Are you in Melbourne by any chance?
I'm based in Sydney.
That sucks.
Yeah. But if I am ever traveling to Melbourne, I'll keep you guys in mind. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks a lot.
No, so welcome.
Awesome. Thanks.
Hello.
And now we have Sudhakar. Is that how you say that?
Actually, no, it's actually, my name is Hema. It's my husband's name.
No, that's fine. No worries. Well, awesome to have
I
you here.
just logged in, guys. I wanted to log in before, but I got really busy. But I just wanted to ask you one thing. I have this plantar fasciitis, and then my calf muscle hurts so much. When I sit down and get up, my calf muscle gets really stiff. And then my heel, I cannot put my heel down for for some time, and after some time I'm okay. Like I can walk 10,000 steps and all that. The only problem
Easy
is
fix.
when I
Super
Sorry?
easy fix. Super easy fix. It's one of two things. Orthopedically, your ankle is out, or your pelvis is orthopedically out.
Sorry.
Your ankle, either your ankle joint is out, or your pelvis is out. One of the two.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
easy like that. So I suggest you go see an osteo,
Right.
or come see one of us if you're close.
You're in Melbourne, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we connect with you?
So I put the links in the chat. There's basically a few different links that I've put out there, but one of them. So Nick is based in Bundoora, and I'm based in Glen Waverley. Basically, there's two links. One is a treatment with myself. The other one's a treatment with Nick. So if you're based more in the north of Melbourne, definitely go to Nick. If you're based more in the south, then come to me.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. That's you're very welcome.
All right, and just jumping in, there we go. What a great session. Let's give him a round of applause. Just before we close the Zoom, do you want to give a very quick closing thought, Nicholas, and a very quick closing thought, Sean? Very quickly, then we'll finish things up.
I think Nick can go first.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you
closing
can go
thought, Nick.
first. You can go first. Closing thought. Closing thought. The best thing you can do for your health is drink lots of water. Not necessarily lots of water, but getting the adequate amount of water right. I wish I had the equation off the top of my head. But if you overhydrate, what happens is you start to flush out all the electrolytes and all the good things that keep water in your system. If you underhydrate, I mean, I don't think I need to explain that too much, but I have this huge ass textbook right here. Biological ionization. It's really, really good book. Very, very fancy. They talk about a lot of really, really hardcore health diseases. And half of this book is talking about getting your water intake right. The water intake is more important than literally anything else anyone could talk about.
Oh, you go. Brilliant.
There you go.
The other
Very
thing
good.
I wanted to just jump in and say, it's 2022, guys. Like, it's not going back. We're not going back in time, and neither is your health. So make this year a priority for your health. If things are starting to pop up, you're starting to notice symptoms of different things that you can't really explain, like book in with one of us. We'll definitely point you in the right direction if we can't help you. And if it's not us, certainly go out and seek someone to help you, because fundamentally we're coaches as well. So we're trainers, we're coaches. We're looking at optimizing your body from a true health and wellness perspective. So if you care about productivity, come and see one of us.
And there we go, my friends. Can we give it up for Nicholas and Sean? And just want to say thank you. Now, I'm going to say it's been a pleasure. Make sure you connect with Nicholas and Sean. And I just want to say a big thank you. We'll see you for upcoming Zooms. And we're going to finish off now. Can we please finish off with a thunderous round of applause? Unmute, round of applause all.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Awesome, guys.
Thanks.
Hey.
Great
Thanks,
to
everyone.
see you all. Cheers. Thank you.
Good night, all.